Cheatin Heart. In the past video, we were looking at how we can comp on that song in a Western swing style, using added sixths and dominant sevenths, chromatic walk-ups and chromatic walk-downs. But I came up with this little arrangement here that's more of a typical E9 style, with more bending and fun stuff like that. It's pretty simple and easy to do. The real point of me doing this, though, is to show you how you can play the melody of songs by just playing on the chords. So I think that's the real way to play the pedal steel, is not really so much scales, but playing on top of the chords. Because everything we need for that melody is going to be right there in the chord. And everything on the chord is going to be in the key, be pretty much diatonic. So let's get into it. This song is in the key of C. So here we'll be using our little 8 fret pocket here, the 8th fret through the 15th. We got 1, 4, 5, 4, 5, 1. We're going to be using our inversions. So I've been practicing all that kind of stuff. So let's get right into it. Changes for the A section go 1, 4, 5, 1. Each chord gets 8 beats. We're going to break this down by the chord. We're going to kick this whole thing off on the 15th fret with our A and B pedals down. We're going to pluck strings 4, 3, and then 1. We'll take our feet off the pedals, hit 4, 5, and 6, and pedal them in. And that's Your Cheatin Heart. We're going to take our feet off the pedals, hit strings 4 and 5, hit them again, and then pedal in. Then let go of the pedals and pluck them again, 4, 5, and 6. And slide down 2 frets to your 4 chord on the 13th fret. And that's everything on the 1 chord right there. So let's hear that real quick. Take us to our 4 chord. We're going to go down here to our 8th fret now, where we play the 4 chord over here. We're going to pluck strings 4 and 5 with our feet off the pedals and pedal them in. Hit it 2 more times. While it's ringing, hit your left knee right and off the A pedal. That takes us to our 5 chord. So that was everything on the 4 chord. Just that one little thing. And the way that takes us to our 5 chord by hitting our left knee right and hitting strings 4 and 5 is that's the same as going 2 frets up and hitting strings 5 and 6 with your B pedals down. And that's the root and 3rd. So this is our 5 chord right here. Strings 5 and 6 are the root and 3rd. While down here, same thing with our left knee right. And that goes for your 1 chord, where you play a 1 chord with the A and B right here. Strings 5 and 6. You can go down, hit your left knee right, and 4 and 5. That's a real common move in pedal steel, so remember that one, because we're going to be doing even more in this song, but you'll see it in all kind of tablatures and things like that, and it's pretty useful to know. But anyways, let's do that again. So we're on our 4 chord. Strings 4 and 5, no pedals, pedaled in, plucked it 2 more times. While it was ringing, dropped our left knee right, went to the 5 chord. We're going to pluck that again on strings 4 and 5, then pedal back in to your 4 chord. Slide down here to your 5 chord on the 3rd fret, no pedals, strings 4, 5, and 6. Pluck them. And pedal into your 1 chord, A and B. Remember, this 1 chord is the same as this 1 chord, which are A and B down. So we just went to this one. You'll cry and cry the whole night through. And that's half of the first part of the A section. Second half, it kicks off the same there. Your Cheatin Heart. Same thing here on the 4 chord. But where we go to the 5 chord, instead of hitting that left knee right, we're going to keep our A and B down and slide up to the 5 chord on the 10th fret. Then we're going to go down here to the 3rd fret to our 5 chord, strings 4 and 5. Pluck them, and then pedal in. Take your feet off the pedals, 4 and 5, then slide down there to your 1 chord. Left knee right. Same thing we did for our 5 chord. We're just ending on our 1 chord. That's the end of the whole part, the first part of the A section. So that goes like this. Well, let's take that from the top. That takes us to the B section. Now the B section is pretty easy. The chord progression for this goes 4, 1, 2, 5. That'd be, in the key of C, that'd be F, C, D major, and then G. And the reason that's a D major instead of a D minor, which it should be normally in the key of C, is that's called a secondary dominant. And the dominant chord in the key of C is G, and the dominant of G is D. And that's a secondary dominant. And that's a pretty popular concept in older country and older rock and roll and pop music and stuff, and they still use it today. We're going to talk about that in some other videos because it's going to come up in some other songs we're going to do. But we're not going to get too far in the weeds on that right now. So the chord progression goes 4, 1, 2, 5. So that's F, C, D major, then G. So we'll start here on our 4 chord on the 8th fret. With just our B down, we're going to rock onto the A. Then hit it 2 more times. Then rock on again. When tears flow down, and on the word down, I like to hit strings 4, 5, and 6 and really get that suspended 4th in there. That dissonance. But you do it however flavor you want. If you don't want to do that, you can still do it on strings 4 and 5. We're going to pick strings 4 and 5 again with our A and B down. We're going to slide down here 2 frets with our and drop our left knee right. So we're going to play our 4 chord down here just like we did our 5 chord and our 1 chord. So we're going to go slide down 2 frets. We're going to slide that up back to the 8th fret and let go of our left knee right at the same time. When we get there, we're going to hit our A and B in and let them go and pluck. And that'll sound like this. Like fallen rain is the words that go right there. Then we're going to go to our first inversion of our 1 chord. So we're on a C, our 1 chord. We're going to go to our first inversion. That's 3 frets up, and our left knee left, and our A pedal. We're going to hit this 3 times. Then slide to that dominant second, that secondary dominant. 1 whole step up, that D major. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 and slide up. Then we're going to go up to the 17th fret to the D major, our major second, our major 2 chord. Hit the 4 and 5 strings twice. Slide down to your 1 chord on the 15th fret, the A and B down, then let them go to your 5 chord. The whole B section will sound like this. And that brings us right to where we need to be on the 15th fret for the last part of the A section. And that kicks off this the same as the other parts of it with the word Your Cheatin Heart. That whole thing to our 4 chord, down here to our 4 chord, pedal in on the 4 and 5 strings. Drop your left knee right to your 5 chord. Go down here to your 5 chord on the 3rd fret, 4 and 5. No pedals. Pluck them again and pedal in. Let go of your pedals. 4 and 5. Slide back down to your 1 chord, left knee right. And that's the end. That's all of it right there. Pretty easy song. If you ever get lost in it, just remember, what chord am I on? Am I supposed to be on the 4 chord, 5 chord, 1 chord? And learn how to fake it, because I think a pretty valuable skill in playing with people and even just playing along to records and stuff is being able to quickly recover from your mistakes and get right back on track as soon as possible. And the quicker you can do that, the better you actually are, I believe. And so just, yeah, remember, if you're ever lost, what chord am I on? And just fake something on the 5 chord until you can catch back up. If you know these little sections, like, okay, on the 4 chord section, I'm doing this. On the 1 chord section, I'm doing this. Then you can always catch back up and you won't get too lost. If it seems like a very long string of things, it's easy to get lost on that. But here at the end of the video, I'm going to play along with it to the karaoke track and let you hear what that sounds like. Playing the speed with the rest of the band. I'll have a link to that so you can jam along with it yourself if you haven't already got that from the past 2 videos. But have fun with this, y'all. I'm happy picking.